Baseline, content, happy. It is in these moments that the proud soul shines through. But it is harder to have a proud soul in times of numbness, grief, depression. And all you can be proud of is what remains. To look deeper into your heart and find the strength to heal. Having a proud soul means not only experiencing pride at your best and after accomplishing great feats. Sometimes it means having pride in yourself and your actions to get better within periods of torment. I have a whole proud soul, in the light and in the darkness. Hello everybody! So, we have a lot to get through in this video with these 2 looks and 2 time lapses. I can't wait to get into more of how I came up with my concept and how I designed these 2 looks. But so far, so you know what I'm doing, I'm using the NYX eyebrow marker in the shade medium to sketch out my skeleton according to my reference image. As I'm freehanding this design, it means that I'm going to be looking down at my reference image quite frequently. This is so I can keep all my proportions in check and make sure that I don't miss any of the little details. If you would like to recreate this look, I'd highly recommend using some good quality reference images. I did have about 3 reference images of skeletal rib cages in front of me while completing this look. Additionally, I would recommend some patience because in reality this depression monster did take me 12 hours to complete. So I did time lapse it fast, but not so fast that you can't see every detail and every step. Once the outline is complete, I'm using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer in the shade Pale to fill in my bones, and I'm using this dark blue grey shade in the Swear By palette in order to shade my bones. For the majority of the skeleton, I'll be shading it with blue tones, and then as we go closer to the heart, I'll be radiating those rainbow colors off the heart onto the bones. In terms of my concept, I really just thought about having a fully proud soul and the duality of life and having your ups and your downs. And I've decided to represent that with these 2 looks, the one being the happy sort of ideal me and the other one being the depressive me. I do suffer with anxiety and depression, so this is very personal to me and I am very proud of the progress that I've made in terms of my mental health. So in terms of the visual representation of the characters, I wanted to have a commonality between the 2 looks to represent the pride and the proud soul. And that is in both looks. It's the rainbow heart, which represents my proud soul in both states. As I said in my intro, when you're happy, you could have pride for a lot of things, but I think it's important to recognize that you can have pride in the little things when you're down that you do to help yourself get better. In terms of what I'm doing, I'm going bone by bone and laying the concealer down in that outline shape. I'm then using the eyeshadow to shade the individual bone before moving on to the next one. Now it's time to start painting in our rainbow heart. I'm using a mix of these SFX cream colors and the white eyeshadow base, as well as the Ultimate Brights palette in order to start filling in my heart.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get
I'm now using these awesome Vivid Brights liquid liners in order to fill in the veins of my heart. Once my heart and my front ribs are complete, I'm moving on to my back ribs, and I'm using the same process of laying down the concealer and then shading with eyeshadow. This time though, the shading will be a bit darker because these ribs are the back ribs and they're lying behind. In designing this depression makeup, I wanted the majority of the skeleton to be blue and then have the rainbow heart radiate some of the color onto the bones that the heart is close to. And now starts the process of me using this black liquid lipstick in order to fill in all the black spaces of this design. So I went through 2 tubes of this, and it's been 5 days since I filmed this look, and I still have a bit of the remnants of this black liquid lipstick on my skin. Moving on to blocking out the brows. I'm using the classic glue stick method, and I'm using a hairdryer in between layers in order to set the glue nicely in order to get rid of the texture of my brows. I'm then using the SFX setting powder to set the brows into place, and I'm using the color correcting palette in order to block out the color of my brows. Now, it wouldn't be a NYX Face Awards submission video if I didn't use the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. I absolutely love NYX Jumbo Pencils, and I'm using this one to sketch out the highlight points of my skeletal face. I'm once again going in with the brow marker in medium to sketch out my outline for my face. I'm now using the white eyeshadow base to fill in my teeth. And that is it for my very complicated darkness Proud Soul look. Let's move swiftly along into the second look. I'm setting the eyeshadow base with the SFX setting powder before I go in with the eyeshadows, just so that I don't blend away at my base. And I'm using the on the spot brush cleaner in between using cool and warm colors.
Just stay one more night. I'll be by your side. We'll live for a new day. We live life the hard way.
Once again, I'm using the black liquid liner and these Vivid Brights liners to do the veins in the heart and to outline the entirety of the heart.
Not today, just stay. Just stay. One more night.
For this eyeshadow look, I wanted to do a rainbow gradient with warm colors on one eye and cool colors on the other eye, utilizing as many shades in this Ultimate Brights palette as possible.
Our love can grow so bright. We found our way into the grace again. Let's not pretend.
Friends, it is about that time again. Once we're putting on lashes, you know we're at the end of the process. Conceptualizing, shooting, and editing this video has honestly been one of the most amazing learning experiences in my entire life, and I cannot thank the NYX Face Awards enough for selecting me to be in their top 20. If you like my looks and you've enjoyed my video and would like to see me progress into the top 12, you can head on over to www.nyxcosmetics.co.za and vote every day until the 30th of July. Once again, thank you so much to NYX for sending me all this amazing product that has made such an incredible addition to my kit. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see ya in the next one.